Hey there guys, Slyfox Kynyo here with the next episode of Final Fantasy XII. So, in the previous episode I showed you guys how to get all of the pieces of that medallion as well as the Moon Silver medallion. Or sorry, all of the pieces of the medal as well as the Moon Silver medallion. Well, there's a couple other things we need to do before we can actually get to the next Esper, which is the point of these walkthroughs. And to do that we need to go back to the Naubudis Deadlands, which we've already been to before. I'm going the wrong direction because I'm smart. So, first things first, head back to the Naubudis Deadlands. Where we need to go, remember, is run around the back of that big old rock. We need to come back up to this place. We did a hunt here previously. I don't know if that actually in the channel or not, but we've done a hunt actually, which is why I know where this area is. If you can't find it, just run around the rocks in the Slumber Mead, and eventually running around the rock on that northwest corner, you'll eventually find this path. This path over here allows you to get to where you need to go. These enemies are hard, but they're not super hard. I mean, we're in the 50s and we're eating them up like they're nothing, so as long as you've done a little bit of grinding, you should be fine. You're going to have to be high level to get through this next section of the game anyway, because this is probably one of the more challenging, if not the most challenging, areas to get through, save for inside the Great Crystal where we fought Ultima, but you guys have seen that already, because I was massively underleveled when we were doing that, and I was getting my ass kicked. But we'll do that again later. I am going to keep killing these guys though, because you can never have too much XP. Hello. Friend, quit being a piece of shit. Do your goddamn job. Thank you. Hey, Redis leveled up. I really couldn't care less because Redis doesn't mean shit to me. Yeah. Alright. So, this area is going to have a bunch of them. Once we clear them out, we can pick up what we need. Which, right over here, we should be able to find what we want. And yes, there was a hunt here, by the way. If you picked up that hunt before, you'll have a hunt to fight here as well. And it makes this a huge pain in the ass. Oh, the breach of the shrine is here fast. Well, have I not met my conditions? Hold up. I'll be right back. I gotta go talk to Makut again before I can do this. And that's the step that I forgot. Is there's somebody you have to go talk to the dude overlooking the Deadlands again before you do this step, otherwise you might as well have just wasted your time like I just did. So let me go do that, and then I will be right back as well. Okay, now we're back up here. Talk to this guy again. Now we get what we need. Get the keys, blah blah blah. And then we can do what we want. He tells us about the beast that we have to slay. We're gonna slay him, don't worry. Everything shall be slain. Alright, we'll do that. I am gonna hit the save crystal just to full heal. Don't need to actually save though, because quick saves are amazing. I will full save after this is all done, however, because this process is a bitch. So, now back to where we were. Ooh, we got a lightning fang, so the treasure drops have changed. Maybe I fulfilled my conditions. Nah. Although it doesn't look like it because I still don't see what I want. That's okay. Not a huge deal. Anyway, so back around this hidden path once again. Back up to where we need to go. Now we can find what we want because we have the key. Yeah. And then we can continue on. This isn't the hard part of this, by the way. I was just stupid and missed a step. And yes, if you want the XP, this is a great place to farm it. Make sure that somebody has a embroidered tippet equipped, at least one. Why is Balthier the one with it equipped? Interesting. It's okay. I'll get this party to 60 and then I'll switch them out again. Actually, no, that's a waste of my time. Hold on. Yeah, we'll make you immune to silence. 56, 58. I want Fran to have the embroidered tip because if I can get my spellcaster to a higher level, that's more handy for me right now. My healing spellcaster. Ash is already a pretty good level 4. She's at. Hey, look at that. Double XP helps. Imagine that. Yeah, so if you don't have embroidered tippets equipped and you're in this area, equip one. Unless you're at max level, of course. But I have a feeling you're probably not going to be at this point in the game. But if you are, awesome. Because that double XP with all of these 1000 XP enemies makes them level up insanely fast. I mean, granted, where's my... They still have a lot to go. Like, she has 114,000 to go. But with the embroidered tippet, that might as well only be 70,000, which means 70 kills. That's easy to do in a place where all of the enemies just keep frickin' spawning. I could just stand here for half an hour, and as long as I had my heals going, she could be leveling up very, very quickly. So, yeah, embroidered tippets, very, very, very important thing in this game, especially for where we are. Man, quit being an asshole. There we go. Kill them all. You guys aren't scary. You're just annoying. You have numbers on your side, but I have strength on mine. You shall all fall by my blade. And this is what I mean. See, like, we're already at the 28 chain, so Fran's already almost halfway to leveling up. Again. And these things keep freaking spawning. They won't stop, but I'm just trying to get a small enough break that I can actually run over to where I want to go. There we go. See? Alright, now this opens, we get our thing. Then we can move on. Okay, now we have everything we need to actually do a lot of things in Naubudis. There's actually a whole bunch of quests, a whole bunch of enemies, hunts, and Esper, well there's an Esper in there that we can get. And we're going to do all of it, but one at a time. So, get comfy in Naubudis. We're going to be here for a while, Naubudis. Because yeah, we're gonna be here for a hot minute. Is that it? Are we done? Done? Can we heal, please? Thank you. There's an item over here. Oh, God. Shouldn't have gone for the items. That was a stupid move. Alright. So, we're going to go actually into the Nechrolls again. Because that's where we need to go. And if you remember, the Nechrolls of Naubudis are right over here. Yeah? There's another way to get into them. And that's from way over here in the Slyfox. We're not going to go that way. That's just a pain in the ass from where we are right now. And it really doesn't matter. For now, this is good enough. Yeah, we just have to watch out for the traps at the top. So, we'll be down there, and then I will be back in one moment. And now we're on to the Nechrol of Naubudis. Again, all these enemies are just fodder. Kill them if you want. You can run past them. I'm going to kill them just because XP. But they are completely and utterly unnecessary. And they're not super strong, but they can be annoying if you're a little bit too weak. So, but if you're a little bit too weak, you're not going to make it through this next section at all. Just be aware of that. You have to be either at least at level, if not overpowered, for some good high level 40, low level 50 shit. That's why I'm pushing 60 in the hopes that this is easier. It's not going to be easy, but hopefully it'll be easier. Also, make sure your gambits are set very well to keep yourself alive. Healing yourself is the most paramount thing in this section, because you're going to take in a lot of damage, yeah? So, just keep that in mind. So, there's traps everywhere on this. You'll see this because I have Libra up always, but that shit happens. But that's okay. It's 100% okay. Yeah, so you see that? It happens. So now that we're in here, we have all the medallions we need in order to get what we want. So, first things first, if we look at the doors, we've been through this once, you guys were with me when I did that. There are all these doors that we can't get into yet because they're blocked. Well, now we have the medallions to unblock them. This is the first one, the Hall of the Ivory Covenant. So, we're going to go down there, and we're going to find out what's behind that door. Hint, hint, it's a frickin' boss fight. So, we gotta be ready for that. And we will be. The first boss fight's not too bad. It's just annoying. And you'll see what I mean in a moment. Okay, now, we're outside of this door. We're gonna get everyone healed up, because we have the means to get into the store now, and what's behind it, it's gonna be the biggest, scariest horror you've ever seen. Oh, also it's a boss fight. Ah, it's gonna be huge. I'm scared. Ah, it's gonna be so massive. It's magnormous. It's. It's a fucking ogre. Wait, what? It's the bunny? Really? That was cute. I love how they show you like this huge ogre and then, yeah. But this should be nice and easy. This boss isn't hard, it's pretty straightforward. It uses Fury and attacks very quickly. It's kind of like the White Rabbit from Monty Python. It's a lot scarier when it gets fast, but overall is not a huge deal by itself. See? Just keep your spellcasters alive. If you notice there, I lost Fran. Oh, it's crying, poor baby. I lost Fran, and that would have been fatal to me if I'd let that go on another second. Keep your spellcasters alive. I can't stress that enough. Increase their tolerances on healing if it becomes an issue, because you need them to not die. I'm actually going to go through my gambits right now and change all of my tolerances up so that they heal sooner. Just for that very reason, because I'm healing at like 50-60%, I'm going to bump that up to like 70-80% where she starts casting Kiraja, just because it needs to be that high. Otherwise, shit's going to go down. So, let me pick Fran right back up. Yay, we did something right. There's that. Then she's going to heal everybody, but in the meantime, yeah, see, I'm using 60%. I'm going to bump that up to 70%. And I'm going to bump her ether. I'm going to leave that actually. And I'm going to bump his up to 80% because Cura does very little healing. Yeah, I'm going to leave that the way it is. Okay, so that bumps up everything a little bit. There's nothing else we need to do in here, if I remember correctly. There's a treasure back here. Now, hey, ooh, a golden axe. That's actually good for Bosch, isn't it? But he's using Save the Queen. Wait, who uses axes? I thought Bosch used axes. Does nobody have it? Whatever. Okay. You're gonna get a lot of really good weapons in this area. This is kind of like the end game, are you prepared, like, area. So, just be aware of that. Okay, now on to the next one, which, ow, let me write down here. You're gonna notice I'm going to skip a door. There will be a reason for that, and I will explain that after the skippage has happened, not before. So, let's go. Ow. God, I hate those full save traps. Okay. Now, if I want to also look at something else over here, because in this part of the map is something very, 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 very important. But I have to meet certain conditions to get to it, and I don't know if I've done that yet. So we're gonna come over here once I finish killing everything. Sorry, I'll drop the mini map off the screen. I'm just using it for my edification. But we're gonna come over to, you see that little bubble room? So not the one to my immediate right, but the one around the corner. That's where we're going. So we gotta go over here, trigger these traps. There we go. Okay. So, I'm going to turn off hyperspeed for a second because this needs to happen in slow-mo. Okay, yeah, I have not triggered these guys yet. The best... You actually get the best weapon in the game from right here. I just don't remember how to trigger that. Yeah, there's a trigger in here somewhere. I just don't remember what it is. Alright, so... hyperspeed back on. So, there's a door here. We cannot open this door yet, so I'm going to skip it. The reason we cannot open it yet is because we have a lusterless medallion. We need the Medallion of Might, which we get from defeating the next mini-boss. Well, I say mini-boss. They are full-on bosses, and they are kind of a pain in the ass. But luckily, it's very close, as it is right here. And this guy's just much more physical than the last one. The last one was not very physical. This one is very physical. So, oh, Ash is disabled. Cool. Awesome. I love Disable. Disable is such a fun thing to deal with. Oh. Just die. You're a pain in the ass. I don't like you. Luckily, this one gives you kind of an alcove so you can sit here and heal. So I'm going to do that for a second, let everyone get healed up. Get bubbles and ethers cast on everybody and all my hastes and shells and protection, because we're going to need it for this guy. This guy starts with both haste and bravery, so make sure you dispel him right off the bat, otherwise your fight is going to suck. Okay, I think we're good. The Door of Horrors. Let's use the Medallion of Bravery and go on in and kick some ass! Also, this guy has a hell of a lot more HP than the last guy we fought, so keep that in mind. The last one we fought only had 70,000 HP. I was looking at that number. This guy has 370,000. A little bit of a longer fight. So, you're in for the long haul, but don't be too worried about it. Like, it's not that bad. You do a lot more damage than you think. And this one actually is big and scary, so... I'm not going to make any jokes about how big and scary it is, because it legitimately is big and scary. He's like a Minotaur. It's like a mega Minotaur. Yeah. Do you see how little damage we do? But we're just gonna lay into him. We're hopefully not gonna die. Again, he doesn't do... Oh, that disable's gonna suck though. There we go. He doesn't do too much as far as annoying stuff. He just lasts a long time. And as long as he doesn't disable friend, it should be okay. I know this doesn't seem like a long fight, but if I was going, remember, this is 4 times speed. So if this takes me a minute or 5 minutes, then it would have taken 20 minutes on a normal one. Here we go. See? Much easier. Physical fights are much easier to go through. And he shrinks back down to size. Aw, now he's a mini Minotaur. Oh, it's gonna kill him! That's graphically dark, Jesus. Why does everyone run lengthwise? Run to the side. Alright, that was nicely done. Alright, so those are the 2 bosses, big bosses, that we have to be able to kill. So now that we've done that, we now get what we need to get to the Esper. I'm not going to do the Esper in this video just because the Esper fight's a whole thing in itself. So you'll see that in the next episode. So thank you all very much for watching. In the next video, we will go and get the Esper Chaos. We get a map, and we get the Medallion of Might. So we have everything we need now. Alright, I'm going to go pick up this guy really fast. Oh, kill him. Okay, and then treasure, scathe mode. Awesome. Alright, so that's going to do it for this episode. Next episode, we're going to go kill Chaos, the Walker of the Wheel, and get him as an Esper. So, thank you all very much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. And remember, through gaming, we can change the world. Slyfox out.